Hi, I'm Jerry Work with Virtuoso Legal Marketing, and today we're going to continue talking about law firm SEO based on our new book, Strategic Law Firm SEO, now available at Amazon.com or lawfirmseo.biz. So today we're going to talk about keywords and how those keywords feed into the process of on-page optimization. So where do your keywords come from? You could just guess, and that's the approach that a lot of people take, but we like to be much more strategic about things. So the best place to get your keyword data is straight from Google. The URL is complicated, so what I would suggest doing is just searching Google for Google External Keyword Tool. It's even better if you sign up for a Google AdWords account and access it that way, because Google will give you more data. But the reason you want to use Google's own keyword tool is because it's based on actual search traffic. Google is showing you search terms that people are using to look for your markets or your practice areas. So once you have a list of keywords or search terms that people are using to search for what you do, the next thing you want to do is classify those or rank them based on competition. And the way to do that is to do all in title searches in Google. If I type all in title colon Nashville personal injury law firm, Google will show me the number of web pages that contain that exact phrase and the title of the page. And this is very important information, because that gives you a much more realistic gauge of how much true competition there is for that keyword. So once you know what your keywords are, the next step is to use those keywords to optimize your website. And here's the thing. You don't want to optimize every page of your site for the same keywords. You want to mix it up. The approach we generally take at Virtuoso is to map sets of keywords to specific pages. That way we can kind of distribute the keyword throughout the site, and each page will be specifically optimized for different keywords. And the single most important element on any web page where you want your keywords to be is in the title. The title tag in your HTML code is very important. The worst thing you can do is have a title of home on your home page. The next worst thing you can do is just have your law firm name, Jones and Howard, or whatever. Because in both cases, you're not giving any indication of what your website or what your practice is about. I can't look at this and say, what city you're in or what your practice areas are. It's meaningless. So from both a human perspective and a search engine perspective, what you want to do is have a title, something like, let's say you're a Boston personal injury law firm. A good title might be Boston Personal Injury Lawyer. And look what you've done. Now your title tells a human being exactly what you are, and it also tells Google who you are. So the next most important thing after the title is to use your keywords in the copy of the page. And I especially like to have a header near the top of the page, an H1 tag that also has your primary keywords for that page. And this is very similar to the title. A lot of times it can be the exact same thing. Back to the Boston example, your header might be, Boston personal injury attorneys, etc. And again, you're giving human beings that nice straightforward clue as to who you are and what you do, and you're telling the search engines. So if you've got it in the title and in the H1 tag, then you can use each keyword once or twice in the body copy. And at that point, you've got a pretty well optimized web page. Now, there are some other things that go into this, like how the page is coded. It should use layers and CSS rather than tables and things like that. And a lot of that is in the book. We go into a lot more detail about this. But if you just do the title, the H1 tag, and use your keywords a couple times in the copy, your page will be pretty well optimized. And again, you want to do this for every major page of your website for different keywords. And in a nutshell, that is how you optimize your law firm's website. So again, there's a lot more about this in our book, Strategic Law Firm SEO. So I invite you to check it out, and we will see you next time at www.lawfirmseo.biz or virtuosolegalmarketing.com. Thanks a lot.